Hi, guys. Welcome back and happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Oh my gosh, where has the time gone? Guys, we have the Real Housewives of Orange County for you. And yes, we're back on camera. Oh, this was just sorry. I'm trying to get it together here, but thank you guys for being so kind and still watching the videos when I was an avatar for what was it, 2 days? Yeah. I'm always a mess, man. That's okay. Anyways, getting back to the Real Housewives of New Jersey, we have a plea deal in play, and this is not going to be good for Caroline and Dina Manzo's relationship. I'm going to break it all down for you, but before we jump in, you know how this works. Do all the YouTube things, smash the like button, show some love, and let's do the damn thing, right?
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, you guys. So RadarOnline.com, all about the Real Housewives and Reality Blur. There are a lot of people talking about this right now, and we've been talking about this for a long time. Now, you guys know that Dina Manzo, she, does not want to be on camera. Obviously, rightfully so. She was in a very traumatic situation. We're going to break it down. But now this situation has completely affected her relationship with a lot of her family members. It's actually really sad because she is the victim in this story. Hold on. Let's get into it because it's wild. So, Tommy Manzo is now seeking a plea deal in the 2015 attack on Dina Manzo's current husband. Tommy Manzo is seeking a plea deal concerning this attack on her new husband, which he's not new anymore, but David Canton, right? He's a good-looking guy. Doesn't matter. This was wrong. It was absolutely wrong. Radar Online reports that Tommy Manzo recently sought a plea deal in the 2015 mob-style beating on his ex-wife, Dina Manzo's then boyfriend, now husband, David Canton. A plea deal, what I don't understand is, I just don't get Caroline Manzo, and maybe it's because I don't know the full scope of the story, but I don't get Caroline Manzo trying to stick up for this man. If in fact you had any part of this situation and you had somebody go in to attack her and her boyfriend or her husband, assault them, break into their house, that's a big deal. It's a huge deal. Wait, we're going to keep going. And by the way, this guy is not looking like he is doing very well in prison. I will say that. The guy looks absolutely terrible. I'm going to bring up a photo too, because it's like, oh, he looks like, okay, well, I might actually never get out of this place, out of this prison, and I might spend the rest of my time here. Here we go. Here's a photo. Take a look for yourself. All right. So getting back to it. Now, more than 8 years after David Canton was assaulted outside of a New Jersey strip mall on July 18, 2015, Tommy Manzo revealed that he will seek a plea deal in connection to the attack. Plea negotiations are anticipated, and both the United States and the defendant desire additional time to negotiate a plea agreement, which would render any grand jury proceedings and any subsequent trial of this matter unnecessary. This was an August 17th court order. Court documents also reveal that Dina's ex-husband has waived his right to a speedy trial. In 2020, Tommy was indicted on federal charges concerning the 2015 attack on David. And you know what's wild is you have something to do with this attack, and then all of a sudden, the next 5 years, you get to live your life. It kind of reminds me of one of those, and I'm not calling this guy a serial killer or anything. I'm just saying I watch a lot of investigates. I watch a lot of Wives with Knives, and this reminds me of one of those moments where it's like, you thought you got away with it. You're living your life. You're good. And then, boom, you get busted. You get got. You get caught. Now you got to pay the penalties. All right, back to it. So, Tommy allegedly hired mobster John Perna of the Lucchese crime family to track down David and leave him with a permanent facial scar. This alleged plot occurred after Dina began dating David following her 2012 split with Tommy. This sounds like a man who did not want to let go of his ex. He didn't want her to move on, and he wanted to send a message. This is total mafia style. This is why, you know what? They don't play around in Jersey. They really don't. You don't play with the mafia. They don't play in Jersey. And it makes me like, I can't even believe like the way that things used to be dealt with is like, oh, we're going to put your body in a trash can or in a bucket. And like, it's like, what? That's how things were done back then. Anyways, the 55-year-old allegedly offered Perna a discount on his wedding reception at the brownstone in exchange for the attack on David. The brownstone is the Manzo family's catering hall located in Paterson, New Jersey. Perna and an associate tracked down David and attacked him outside of a strip mall on July 18, 2015. Both Tommy and Perna were arrested in connection to the attack in 2020, and later that year, Perna pleaded guilty to the charges and was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison. Per court records, he was released from prison last month. That's terrifying. Even though they are in California, like, I feel like when it's mafia, you don't let things like this go. Tommy has until November 17th to make an agreement with the prosecution. If convicted, Tommy faces 43 years in prison for allegedly orchestrating the attack. Dina Manzo's ex-husband was later arrested on May 11, 2021, and was charged with robbery, burglary, aggravated assault, criminal restraint, and stalking. The younger Manzo brother was allegedly involved in the 2017 home invasion that left Dina and David bound, beaten, and robbed. So there was the attack in 2015. You didn't go away. And then you came back in 2017. This is so traumatic, so terrifying. And yeah, I can see why this guy is facing a lot more than 2.5 years in prison. If he gets out, who's to say that this man is not going to come after her again? She will not feel safe. And that's not fair for her to not feel at peace wherever she's at in her life, wherever she's living. It's not fair for her to have to look over her shoulders every 5 seconds and think, oh my God, now that he's out, is he going to try to hurt me? Is he going to try to hurt my family? Is he going to try to hurt my daughter, my husband? Is he going to try to kill one of us? That's not fair for her to live like that. Nobody should live like that. And unfortunately, this man obviously showed there was no restraint. In May of 2017, Dina and Dave, who were living in California, returned to New Jersey to attend Dina's goddaughter's, Adriana Giudice's, first Holy Communion party. After the event, they returned to their Homedale home where 2 men were waiting for them. Per records, one of the men, who was identified as an Italian guy with a North Jersey accent, allegedly told the couple, "This is what happened when you with people from Paterson." Now, Dina and Dave were tied up, assaulted with a baseball bat, and robbed of $500 and Dina's new engagement ring. The case remains pending resolution per a spokesperson for prosecutor Monmouth County Prosecutor Raymond Santiago. Tommy is currently walking around as a free man thanks to a $100,000 bond and letters of support from Caroline Manzo and Dolores Catania. Wow. The Real Housewives of New Jersey alum and Tommy separated in 2012 and finalized their divorce in 2016. Dina began dating David in 2015. The two tied the knot in 2017. Well, thank you to All About the Real Housewives, Radar, and all of the other news outlets for reporting on this. But this is, again, it's terrifying. I would be so afraid if I were her. And I can completely understand why she didn't want to go to Teresa Giudice's wedding back in Jersey. I would not make myself a target and let it be known that I was in Jersey. I would never do that. This is someone who obviously is unpredictable, scary, and it doesn't seem like he's willing to leave her alone. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Go ahead and comment below. And again, thank you. Thank you for being patient while I was in Avatar, still putting Neosporin. I'm not the Little Mermaid. I tried to be. It's like I just can't leave my face alone over here. I got the eye situation that's still just bugging out. Got the mouth that I have Neosporin on. It's okay. I'll get through it because I have all of you guys. And I love you guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye.